broached the idea of maybe like a girls' alliance in our tribe.
Hello guys, hey guys, it's Kevin.
I get to talk with Erin, and I learned that like she's really talking to Jackson. I actually didn't really reflect that, I'm talking to Megan.
I think we somehow found our way into like a four-peat with like you, me, Megan, and Jackson.
Yeah.
Unconditionally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know how I talk to Erin?
Yeah.
You know who Erin talks to? Jackson. I talk to Jackson.
Okay.
Jackson, Megan.
So do you want Megan around right
I don't
now?
want Megan around.
Like, he's not close with Jackson.
Kevin, I don't want to work with you.
Now me, Bailey, and Andrew are gonna be smack dab in the middle. We can choose whether we want to work with Megan and Kevin or work with Will, Emily, and Leia.
I think we just need to figure out which scenario sets us best for next
Exactly.
vote. I think that's my big thing.
Yeah.
So they broke your heart?
No, you broke my heart. Why'd you do this to me?
Why did I do this to you?
I'm drinking it every time.
Welcome to the tribe.
Jesse.
Hi Jesse.
Are you
So I
better?
don't see Will.
That is correct.
I was upset at first that if Will was going home, it wasn't by my hand. But I did better than him in All-Stars, which I feel like probably really pisses him off. Or maybe not. Maybe he's a grown man who's mature and doesn't care about this.
Like, I made the right decision not to play the idol, I think, because what would that have done for me?
Not starting off super well. I mean, pretty much everything that's happened to this point, like, I've just been watching, and the one time I wanted to protect someone, like, I had no capital to do so. So, I'm kind of just chilling.
I can't believe, I'm so pissed about that vote. Damn it. I really wish that they had not voted out Will.
Same.
That really sucks.
Same. That just means that Kevin and Jackson and Megan are that much closer
Oh,
than we
fucking
think.
Megan is still in the game. Oh.
Yeah, so Kevin has been talking to me about wanting to form an alliance, and it seems like he thinks that we're really close, which is fine by me. If he wants to think we're close, that's great. Could help me out.
Let's see if I get voted out of a swap. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I hope not, because like I need you.
I'm sorry for putting myself out there like this.
It's okay.
It kept her in the game.
Yeah, you saved me.
I
so
saved her, yes.
Don't apologize. I don't really trust him as much as he probably thinks, but as long as he's on board, then that's great with me.
Wait, you guys had a tribe already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. How'd it go? Who left?
Will.
Will. Okay.
I just wanted to report that I'm so happy that it was not Cooper that voted out, because I was so nervous when we got swapped onto different tribes that Cooper would be voted out without me and I would have been left out of the most fun vote of the season. So thank God I saw Cooper walking away from that tribal okay.
It's just an uncomfy tribal.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Oh no.
Did he know? Basically, yeah.
You knew?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
he try to?
He knew
shake
basically
things
all
up?
day.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable.
Great. Perfect. It's not Kevin. Will going home was best case scenario for me for that tribal, so.
I don't understand why Kevin would take away his numbers.
That's
Like
incredible.
Sangre
He
numbers.
voted off his number one person.
Will, you just got voted out. You really wanted to get to the jury. You really wanted to make the merge, and look at me. Ruin it all for you. Get fucked, nerd.
Like, Kevin is such a backstabber. He hasn't changed at all. He has not changed at all, dude.
Will left, which, like, I guess I should be more upset about than I am.
You're letting Kevin stay in this game? If you guys know anything about Kevin?
Kevin stresses me out.
But hey, I'm still here, motherfuckers. You gotta deal with this fucking psycho for maybe another week or two. We'll see. Who gives a shit? It's whatever at this point.
Kevin really knows how to throw away his own game, because no one's gonna trust him after that.
No.
No one. It was fake.
This is power.
I don't even remember. That was my plan.
Wow, that was something.
Slimy rat bastard.
I was the first boo.
Why did everyone vote for Chini?
Jack has 2 items.
That I could survive on an island.
Mallory.
I don't belong on the jury.
Bitch, I ain't no puppet.
I have no morals.
Can I just start, George?
I don't like getting lied to.
Probably should have played my actual idol.
Hey, we sit on sleeping people on our tribe.
Let's go to fucking Raw!
Clue to find what?
Literally was stalking Lorax.
Sweet and innocent and non-threatening.
New Sangria tribe welcoming in the new Pawnee tribe. Will vote out at tribal council. First things first, we have to welcome in Jesse from Exile to join the new Pawnee tribe. Jesse, where are you?
Jesse!
Cheers.
All right. And Sangria, can I have
Cheers.
immunity back? Thank you. All right. Once again, tribal immunity is back up for grabs. So, for today's challenge, you'll be with a partner on your tribe. You'll both be sitting on your butts. Nothing for the entire challenge can touch the ground except for your butt. You and your partner will be holding a balloon in between your feet, and the tribe with the last remaining pair will win immunity. Give it a couple minutes to strategize, then we'll get started. All right. So alternating tribes, starting with Pawnee and then Sangria. We have Jesse and Kevin. Then we have Sam and Sarah, Leia and Andrew, Nick and Adam, Emily and Cooper, Bree and Jackson, Megan and Bailey, and Lucy and Aaron. All right, you guys have 10 seconds to get your balloons up. Get them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge has begun.
What if one of us farts?
Leia, if you fart, you just gotta accept it. I'm sorry, what do you do about that?
I don't have to. I'm just picturing like all of our butts are facing each other. So it's the logical thing that comes to mind.
You know what?
It is.
If you and Crouch fart in unison, I'll give you a bonus point.
Ooh. It's kind of
So for the first 10 minutes, everyone is allowed to have their hands on the ground, but after 10 minutes, your hands will go up.
I'm just gonna get bored.
You seem bored already, right?
She's drunk.
No.
Do you
We
still
don't use
beer?
the D word.
Are you
here.
still drinking?
We don't use this.
Are you drinking?
Dude,
during
this
the
is number
challenge?
3 right here.
Jackson's Breeze balloon looking dangerously close already.
My boyfriend's really gonna appreciate this fact.
Yeah, very good. Everyone's getting in some core and legs right now. Great Sunday night workout.
Oh, Adam and Nick.
That's out. That is so fucking out.
Alright, Emily and Cooper are out of this challenge. After poor foot placing by Cooper, they are the first pair out. Y'all can either sit there or you can stand up and just move on. Make sure you don't touch anyone.
Oh wait, we have a draw.
What up? Oh, Aaron and Lucy are the second pair out. 3 Sangria teams left, 3 Pawnee tribes left, and everyone is bonding. Bree and Jackson, I don't know what's going on here, but something's happening.
Hey, Cooper, you lost kind of early. Are you thirsty?
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go grab my beer.
I'm watching the beer.
Yeah, I'm good.
These guys are struggling.
No, what? You gotta hydrate.
Struggling.
Yeah, hydrate, otherwise you have no chance.
Agreed. Hydrate or you dehydrate?
Hydrate.
Hydration station. What is this movement going on right here?
I'm chilling.
Just
Jackson
dance.
wants me to feed them sips.
Aaron is offering to
There's
feed
more
her
beer,
friends
Aaron. There's
beer.
fresh beer.
There you go, Bailey. Aaron, don't feed anyone beer that's under 21. Sam and Sarah still shaking. Everyone else looking pretty solid.
Hey, Sam, you look a little tired, buddy.
Leia with the taunting.
Can somebody get this kid some fluids? He's thirsty.
I feel like a wrestling.
Catherine, he's thirsty.
Alright, put more pressure on me.
Get it for you.
And Katie brings Sam a beer for some motivation.
Oh no!
Party foul.
Feeling better. Better already.
Katie, I need another. Hit me.
Girl, how many do you have left?
Sam, watch out. Your legs cannot be fully straight. You're looking good right now, but that's okay. Same thing here. Legs not straight now. Getting some shaking from everyone right now. Oh, and Sarah and Sam are out of this challenge. The third tribe to drop. Adam and Nick are not looking good. And Jackson and Bree have been shaking the whole time. This does not look well for Sangria.
Jackson looks like he's just contemplating everything he's ever done in life right now.
Jackson shaking. Adam shaking. Nick shaking.
2 minutes 30 left before hands up.
3 from Pawnee left, 2 from Sangria. But Adam has been shaking for the last full minute. Kevin and Jesse haven't moved.
How much more leg do you
Bailey and Megan haven't moved. And Crouch and Leia. Leia has not stopped talking this whole time. She is incredibly comfortable. She is incredibly comfortable. Katie and Lisa, the producers, want to get in on the challenge.
You better not include anything that could prevent me from getting selected.
Aaron, give them your balloon.
Adam's holding on. Oh, this is not good. Both the Sangrias right here, barely holding on. Cannot scoop. All right, you have to remove your hands in 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, Adam and Nick have touched. They're done. 3, 2, 1. Hands have to be up. Leia and Andrew are out. Leia's back at the ground. It's down to Kevin and Jesse, Jackson and Bree, and Megan and Bailey. Here you go. Everyone go. Yeah. Still 2 Pawnee tribes left. And Jackson and Bree are
Let's go. Oh, fuck now. Shit.
It's a cool tribe.
We won.
We would just do that. Whoa. I can't believe shit!
All right, and with the pairs of Kevin and Jesse and Megan and Bailey outlasting all pairs of Sangria, the new Pawnee tribe wins immunity. Someone come grab this. Yeah, there you go. All 4 of you. This is cute. All right. And that means that the Sangria tribe has lost their first challenge of the season. So they'll be heading.
That's not Sangria. That's
New Sangria. Any Sangria, whatever. So that means that the new Sangria tribe, you guys will be heading to tribal counts this week, where you will be voting someone out of your tribe. All right, grab your stuff, head on out. Good night. Cheers. Are you drinking?
Dude, this is number 3 right here. Katie, I need another.
So,
Yo, look at this shit!
so Bailey, would you like to talk about what happened tonight?
Oh my god!
So we win the challenge.
It'll feel good to have a week off.
Yeah. Let's just win out.
I agree.
So in the challenge, I was super stoked to actually get to participate in a physical challenge. And the whole time, like, to be honest, like, I was fine. And at the very end, right before my tribe won, Leia drops out.
Leia maybe had one too many at tribal, and so she and Andrew, well, they got decently far, but could not quite outlast the dominant duos of Bailey and Megan and Kevin and Jesse. Way to pull off the win, squad.
Squad. So we just won immunity. Turns out me and Bailey were able to outlast all of these men. I feel like no one would expect us to be strong, but I'm actually really proud of myself. I think we did really well.
I try not to be the kind of person that like is an asshole about winning, but like, holy shit, I've been to 3 tribal councils in a row. I have like a packed week of studying for midterms. Like, if there was ever a time that I needed to win, like, it was now. Like, I did not want to go to tribal council again. It feels so good to finally win.
I've been told that it's actually bad to not go to tribal, and that like sometimes when people don't go to tribal and then they get voted out in their first tribal that they go to. But that feels a little bit bitter, a little bit jealous in my opinion. If you don't go to tribal, you can't go home. So as long as I'm not going to tribal, I'm not going home.
Thankful that I don't have to go back to tribal this week. Like, I would, if I had to go 4 times in a row, I would have lost my mind.
And it's hard for me to be upset about that. So I'm just gonna be happy.
This is awesome. I feel like I didn't do that well in challenges in season 4, so I'm really excited and proud of myself.
And this is the first challenge that I've ever won where I felt like I felt like I was a big part of like why we won, and like it feels so good. I'm so happy right now, and we got this, so this is really great. This is my first loss, and it sucks. I am pissed about the challenge today.
All good things must come to an end, unfortunately.
Like, okay, I was paired with Jackson, and Mans was struggling.
And Sangria's winning streak, which was a very good thing for me in particular. Some great wins. Had to come to an end, but I don't think it's the end of the world for me like it would have been if we'd lost like week 1 or 2.
And I like told Nate when I got home, like I was like, it's an ab challenge. I was like, I could not. It literally, like, I could have not challenged by myself. I was really good. It was Jackson who was fucking up. And Nate was like, how did he drop it? Like, he has a 6-pack, he has an 8-pack. Jackson has a fucking skinny boy 6-pack where like they're just skinny, so like they have abs. Like, he must not actually work out. Kevin is very loyal to me now. Like, he texted me to say thank you for trusting me.
I'm able to pity my way into little Bailey's heart and see if I can survive that way. That's the little dam of control I have to do right now.
And obviously Megan trusts us too, so I'm in a good spot, I think.
My 2 closest relationships right now in the game are Leia and Bailey.
I guess I'm just having like a hard time getting a read on Emily B because I can't tell, like, I know she's upset, but I also know she understands that I like did what I had to do.
Bailey I've been like closer to for longer, but she also like voted Will out.
I knew what we were gonna do. I knew that there wasn't really anything they could do to change our mind. This was what was in our best interest. I hope she understands that. I hope she doesn't hold a grudge. Like, I'm very much with you. Like, even if we're not on the same side of things all the time, like, I have your back. Like,
yeah, and same here.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I just made myself very clear about the position I was in, and I still made it clear that I am on her side, even though I wasn't on Will's side in this situation.
Definitely feeling the closest to Leia right now.
I mean, we're all pissed about the situation. Like, me, Jesse, Bree, Emily, like, we've all had conversations about it.
Essentially, she said, in terms of like me and Bree, sort of like, we started the game together, we finished the game together, kind of thing.
It like pisses us off, but we have each other. And I'm not really worried about any of the 4 of us. So, you know, there's always a plan B in Survivor, right?
Because I've kept Leia in the loop this whole time, I don't think she's gonna be angry at me and want to work against me.
Look, if Cooper thinks for a second that I believe he was just in the middle about the whole thing, he's wrong.
Is she gonna be the happiest about it? No, probably not.
He's smart. He should want Will out. Will's a good guy. I like working with good guys. I'm not saying anytime soon, but like later down the line, there might be a chance that I would turn on Cooper and like use Will to do that.
And I'm basically cornering her into working with me, which is what you do in Survivor. It's what I tried to do in season 1 when I voted out Cam, and then the other tried to get rid of Matthew at the double right before the merge. And then she retaliated next week when the merge happened. So we'll see if that happens again, but I'm going with the same strategy. I'm gonna take out her allies so that she has to work with me. Like, that's just how Survivor works.
this puts Cooper where he likes to be, in the majority.
But next week it gets super dicey, right? If the 5 of us stick together, it's gonna leave Leia and Emily on the outs.
Where would you see things going after that?
The thing is, I know that like the obvious thing would mean it's like you, Jesse, and Leia versus like us 5, but I don't think it's like that simple. Like, because I think like they know that I want to work with you, Cooper wants to work with Leia, like we all to some capacity want to work with Jesse, so like I could see us turning on them.
I'm not gonna want to vote Leia. Bailey's not gonna want to vote Emily. This 5 is not built to last long term.
I wanted one thing, Cooper wanted another, but you know, there's like a little bit of a power struggle. Like, we both want to be the one pulling the strings, but we're still like on the same team. Like, we're good.
We're never gonna agree on a person after Will. There's no play that everyone in this alliance is gonna agree on. And so things are just gonna like blow up again.
Aaron and I had already put in some legwork last week. We'd met up with people on the tribe, so I'd met up with already, obviously, Aaron, and then Sarah and Bree. And we talked about, you know, hey, what would you think about us 5 going against the 3 of Sam, Adam, Lucy? Sam's so powerful, they're such a tight 3, like Sam almost has 3 votes because they're just gonna follow him around.
It was very clearly Jackson and Aaron versus Sam, Adam, and Lucy, and then Bree, me, and Nick kind of in the middle of that. So I immediately was like, all right, I'm with Aaron and Jackson.
And so Sarah definitely seemed down, Bree definitely seemed down. First tribal of the season.
Yeah, are you excited
So
to go to tribal?
Sarah and Aaron and I are all fine voting Sam out.
The first reaction is, let's just take out Sam. He's powerful, he's talking to everyone, you know, he's the big threat, the big target, sort of the spearhead of that group.
Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think, because like everyone I talked to said Sam, except Nick, who said Adam.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I think I want Adam out. I'm fine with Lucy going. I'm not fine with Sam going.
But I did my part in laying the groundwork in the previous week of making sure we came in this week with a plan.
I've never been happier in this game than like leaving my conversation with Bree, and at that point I'd like talked to all 4 of like the people, and I was like, wow, we're like all on the same page, and I like actually feel good. This is crazy.
It was such a shift from the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks in the game.
Yep, it really was.
Yeah.
I'm fucking scared. You know, if this is what my All-Stars amounts to and just like ruining a man, and the repercussion is I get voted out next on our tribe, God, that's pretty fucking sad.
Honestly, I would vote out Kevin next week for sure.
I would love to be the one, but after all this time, yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
I know.
So we can always get rid of Kevin next week, and no one really has any particular affinities to Megan. She could be sort of like a safety valve second option the next week after that.
So I'm really glad that we won immunity because that definitely makes me feel safe. I don't really feel like I'm in a great spot in the tribe or like I have any close alliances at this point. So I'm really just hoping I can make it through and at least I'll be here through one more tribal.
Everyone's gonna be okay with voting out Kevin next week.
A little bit scared. I'm not gonna show it, obviously.
It'll piss off Megan, but I highly doubt we're gonna have to go to a third vote.
So like even if I'm like close with the 4 of Crouch, Cooper, Bailey, the issue is that Jesse is really close with Bree, who's really close with Leia.
I hope Kevin goes home soon.
I kind of fucked myself a little bit here, but you know, looking back on the plan of like potentially voting out not Will, but someone else on the Yellow Tribe, like a lot of us talked about, I could have been in a worse spot or a better spot.
Kevin is dumb. He's literally gonna get his ass voted out next time.
Kevin, literally the second anybody gets a chance to get Kevin out, I hope they will. That slimy little bastard needs to get out of this game.
The Axis of Evil has formed. The Axis of Evil. Kevin, Jackson, Aaron, and Megan.
There's this thing about Kevin, Jackson, Aaron, and Megan alliance.
We should have seen it coming. Kevin was Megan's producer. Aaron was Jackson's producer in season 4. Kevin flipped on his alliance to save Megan. Megan flipped on her alliance to save Aaron.
There are a lot of rumors going around that there's a 4 between like her and you know.
Yeah, it's
I totally from me.
The axis of evil must be defeated at all costs.
I think the shadiest thing about it, one, is the fact that Kevin and Jackson are somehow in some alliance because they are like the two most shady people.
Yeah.
Like that's like two sociopaths working together.
People think me, Aaron, Megan, and Kevin are a type 4, which is not a type 4. I don't know why. Like, I've literally met with Kevin twice. Kevin's a dumbass who just runs around and tells everyone different things. He's playing way too hard. He's not changed at all since season 2.
I really haven't grown up.
Kevin is a very active player.
He is.
So, like, would I want to work with Kevin? No. I'm not in a tight alliance with Kevin.
Kevin, I don't want to work with you.
I think he like pitched it to Bailey as if that was like a solid thing that was like established.
I think he does that a lot.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, Kevin, we've been talking, but like...
I'm not really sure where that's coming from because I don't think that Jackson or Aaron really feels that there's this tight alliance. So I don't know where he's getting this or why he would go around telling everyone about it. So I'm definitely very confused.
What are you doing?
I would prefer if he didn't
Agreed.
tell other people
Or
and if I was like
yeah, exactly.
in a certain group that I'm not even in.
Never say no to an alliance, right? So I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And it does, because I do like all of those people.
But I think he's just a very frenetic player that's going to be running around telling so many people so many things.
Yeah.
Like, that's just going to be how it is. There's no reining that in.
Is this how fast information comes in this game? Am I that oblivious or ignorant to the fact that, information goes in one ear and out the other that fast? Because that's not the case. It's going from one mouth to another person and it's spreading like wildfire.
Because then Bailey like told somebody else that because Bailey just can't keep her mouth shut ever.
Bailey kind of explained the situation and she was like, yeah, they're the 4.
I love Bailey with all my heart, but she has been a big blabbermouth in this game.
Fucking insane. You'd think there's some people that you can tell something to and it won't get anywhere.
Every time somebody runs into her, she just spills a bunch of stuff to them.
But it came around fucking fast, like a torpedo rocket.
With Will getting voted off on the other tribe, I feel like not so good about the other tribe anymore.
Upon realizing how royally fucked Sam and I truly are in this tribe, we have devised a plan.
This is when it's time to work. Nick, Bree, and Sarah are definitely the swing votes. So right now, I'm just going to be spending this week doing everything I can to get them to side with us, and I feel like this is playing Real Survivor. This is it.
Step 1 of the plan is to create doubt in Sam and mine's relationship in the head of everyone else on the tribe.
I don't know where Sam's head really is at right now, other than get out Aaron at all costs.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also want to make it to you. I don't want you to think of us three as together. Super alliance. Super strong. We were working together in Pawnee, and we're working together now.
The thing about Nick being on my team is that we, worked together on season 2, and I listened to a lot of his advice and going up to the end, and he thought he could control me and stuff. So with Nick, I feel like I could tell him what he wants to hear and really make him believe me. I think he thinks I'm pretty dumb in this game. He's always thought he's been better and smarter at it than me.
But I don't want you to be
Yeah, I know.
I just want
I'm
that,
telling you guys though, that's how the entire game sees it.
I know. Which is
I was
why,
like,
and then I was when Sam got captain and picked Adam, me, Aaron, I was like, no.
So I really just wanted to convince him that I was making the smart move on his end, telling him what he wanted to know about Sam, which isn't necessarily not true. Sam is a huge threat, and we do eventually need to get rid of him. I just kind of wanted to hype it up a little bit more.
The thing that's annoying me is that Aaron's literally you're a puppet for Sam, and I'm like, I'm not a puppet for Sam. Sam is just someone who is voting with me right now.
Yeah.
Like, Sam is not controlling the vote. Sam is
Yeah.
literally a meat shield for me right now.
Yeah.
So, are you interested in working with us this week?
Yeah. Honestly, I have to talk to Sarah and Bree to like solidify things.
I feel totally safe this week, so it's really exciting to be in the driver's seat for once.
I'm really hoping that they just listen to that, that they believe that we're not like super tight or anything. I always want Nick to feel like he's still in control of me. I'm not listening to Sam and I'm not listening to Adam. Like, Nick, you'll still be my number one. Or like, I'm not necessarily number one, but like, Nick, you'll still be so high on my list and I listen to your advice and all that good stuff.
I'm liking it. I'm hoping that Nick can continue to maneuver us into a power seat and I get to just be along for the ride.
Bree wants to make sure she's on the same page as me. Sarah also wants to make sure she's on the same page as me because, like, we're gonna do, like, screwing ourselves, we'd be like, So, like, if we don't vote the same way,
we dragged you into our pawnee. We dragged you into our pawnee mess. That's all we've done.
That's all that's happened.
Hopefully, it'll be cleared up when one of them leaves.
So I really didn't do anything this week while the other tribe was figuring out tribal.
So we finally get to relax. So I took that time and I'm not doing shit this week.
Right before I left the challenge, like Jesse said, well, we have a solid 4 now.
So I want to start a girls' alliance. Me and Leia are in a pretty good spot together. I feel like I have a good relationship with Bailey. Want to bring in Emily B, and I feel like the 4 of us could be really strong.
Apparently, me, Emily B, Leia, and Jesse are all a 4.
Yeah, and we talked about potentially having a meeting with like me, Leia, Bree, and Jesse, and sort of having that be a new 4.
Me, Leia, Bailey, Emily, we're on the tribe together. Hopefully it's going to be a strong girls' alliance here, but hoping to really get Bree in so that like when the tribes merge that we can really be like a strong group going into that merge.
So that's really exciting. I'm feeling really optimistic right now, so yeah.
But the girls' alliance will not include Megan. Not because Megan's not a girl, but because of the whole Jackson thing. Terrible, yeah. I'm sure Megan's fine.
Bree, when I talked to her, she was like, yeah, if I had it my way, we would go for Sam. So that was the thinking going into it. But then Aaron and I got to talking about whether that was actually the best thing for us. Yeah, but Bree feels similarly almost because she thinks that she has a really good relationship with Adam. At least, like, I think Adam really likes Bree.
Yeah.
And Adam would love to work with Bree.
Mhm.
The problem is he's so fucking loyal to Sam
Yep.
that he would choose Sam over Bree. I think Bree knows that.
Yeah.
So she thinks if I get rid of Sam, I can pick up Adam and possibly Lucy.
Probably.
Told Bree I don't want to be on a sinking ship, and I trust her a lot.
I feel like if we get Sam out, I could have Adam closer to me and Lucy.
She's probably, out of the 3 that aren't Pawnee, I trust her the most.
Hopefully I'm playing a decent floater game.
And then you have Aaron and Jackson, who I don't trust at all.
But I think Bree definitely thinks she can pick them up, which concerns me if we go to another tribal.
Right.
Adam and Lucy are kind of seen as Sam's puppets, but you take out Sam, Adam and Lucy can go anywhere over here, really.
It depends how scared we are that the numbers will be against us if we take out Sam right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a for sure thing.
No.
But like
hope
I think
not.
there's a decent chance that we would have to be worried about it that week.
Yeah.
At least.
I think
Like,
it would be
from Bree's point of view, like it doesn't make sense to take out Adam that week for sure.
and at that point, like, you're getting closer and closer to the merge, and you want to take out the threats. Both of us are way bigger threats than Adam or Lucy.
If you take a shot at these people, you gotta go for Lucy or Adam, not Sam.
So it might almost be better if we vote out Adam now.
Bring it to today, the day of tribal council. There is a group chat now with me, Bree, and Nick, Jackson, and Aaron, and the 5 of us are meeting tonight.
The 5 of us have a group chat, and it's like actively being talked in, which is definitely a good sign.
Welcome to Sarah's team.
This is the team I've assembled. We're here today for them to hear who we're voting for.
I think the 5 of us are going to be a good group together to kind of ride it out until merge with this tribe.
If we can preserve Sam, keep him around, the sort of unifying target that we all agree needs to go, if we can keep him around, that actually protects us even longer. So if we could get them to think that voting out Adam or Lucy was better, then that's good for us, because it not only protects us this round, because we're not going, also next round, Sam would go, because we would have the numbers to split next round. So the way to convince him that, hey, let's not vote out Sam, is to bring up idols.
We're all scared of idols?
Yes.
Popping up and us getting fucked?
Do I just? I don't know. I'm like.
Do you just play it outright?
I'm honestly 100% thinking just to be like, maybe I should just play it no matter what.
People are always scared of idols. No one can ever say like, oh, don't worry about the idols, I have it or something. No one's gonna do that. Everyone's going to agree, you're right, idols, we should be thinking about that.
I think there is one idol between the 3 of them. I assume it's with Adam, but I think it could be played on anyone else. Could be with Sam.
When I came over, essentially was just like, if you aren't voting with me, just tell me. And in that moment, I knew he had the idol. I just like felt it. And I feel it now. Like, I just know.
So I guess right now I'm going back and forth between Lucy and Adam.
Yeah.
Is that?
I agree with that. 'Cause, yeah, I think if they play an idol tonight, it's on Sam.
And if an idol were played, probably would be played for Sam, right? Big threat, we know he's looking, he spends a ton of time out there. That's who they would think we're voting for. So tell him all these things, obviously I want Sam gone, don't we all? But it maybe isn't actually the best thing.
I don't know how your personal connections with Lucy are, but I don't really have one.
Sarah already was thinking, let's make it Lucy, because she's never spoken to her, and Lucy doesn't know the game at all.
Lucy did come talk to me, actually.
Really?
Like, actually game? She came over to my house and didn't talk anything.
Okay, so Lucy's game talks are very quick, very fast, because she just talks fast normally, but it's just 5 minutes done.
Okay.
Like that's
Yeah,
and
I talked to Bree yesterday.
No, when I would meet up with her, it'd be a lot of trying to get her to understand what the idea of the majority is. And,
why that she's the reason you lost.
Thanks,
I'm sorry, keep going.
And I don't want, another cat from last season that I have to work around. If you don't care what's good for your game, then nothing I say is gonna be compelling. I just have to make them feel good, make them like me. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a likable person. It's all about strategy.
The majority believes that Adam has the idol, but it would probably be played on any of the 3 of them.
Do you think Adam would end up playing it for himself?
Or he would
do you think
for himself?
From my conversation with him, he's so paranoid.
Really?
Yeah, he's not very sure of this vote.
The idol is least likely to be played on Lucy, we think, because she is very much not a threat. So, because the idol's least likely to be played on her, that's why we are targeting her at this point.
So Lucy being gone, fine with me. So it's Sarah's on board with it, Nick's on board with it, Aaron's on board with it. Then it comes down to Bree.
You do the safe mode.
Yeah. I don't want to get too excited, but I'm excited because I might actually not be in trouble for once in this game. Are we good?
Yeah,
It's
I think we made the decision.
Yeah, Lucy. Okay. Lit.
Yeah, we're not in it.
Nick, lean in.
Oh, okay. See, but then I blocked Jackson.
That's fine.
A second ago, I just kind of decided to take a minute and really just try to figure out what connections are where. Kind of what I've come up with. I'll get it closer for a second. So it seems to me like there are 4 main groups. There is Sam, Adam, and Lucy. Those 3 are clearly together. Everyone knows it. Old Odawa, which is me and Sarah, Andrew, Cooper, and Bailey. Andrew, Cooper, and Bailey, here. And I say me and Sarah are part of it because we were on the tribe and they made it clear that, or they said they trust us, but it's not a full Old Odawa. The main Old Odawa, in my opinion, is Cooper, Bailey, and Andrew, who all are pretty close. I think Bailey and Andrew talk a lot more than they try to make it seem like they do, and Cooper and Andrew talk a lot as well. It's complicated because Bailey is connected to a good amount of Sangria people, Jesse and Emily B. She also has some connections with Bree, some connections with Leia just because she's known them for so long. And she's also connected with Kevin because Kevin adores Bailey. And Bailey, as much as she says she doesn't want to work with Kevin will in fact end up working with Kevin. It's just a matter of fact. Cooper also is kind of connected to a lot of people. He's connected to Leia. He has connections with Aaron as well. Jackson and Megan, those 2 are super connected because they're fucking dating. Aaron, Jackson, Megan, and Kevin actually have a group chat and they're connected. And so there you have it. There's those 4 main groups, with me and Sarah kind of slightly connected to all of them, but also slightly connected to none of them.
I'm also trying to like really create a close relationship with Nick and have him be my number 1 person that I trust.
It's stressful being middle tier for everyone. It's a really good spot right now for me because I have a lot of power in where I want to go.
So I'm trying to send him all of my thoughts and like send him things that probably would be sensitive to send them to other people, just so I like build that trust with him.
But it also puts me in a stressful situation where I don't want to piss off an entire group by picking the wrong group.
So my plan is to really ride this out of like, I've been telling people, oh, like, don't talk to me, talk to Nick because I'm voting with Nick. And I told people, oh, like, talk to Bree because Nick's voting with Bree and I'm voting with Nick. Like, so I've avoided conversations already because it's so early. I feel like the longer I do that, the better a chance I have of making it to the end. Because if you are less of a GOAT than even 3 people, you're not gonna be in the final 3. Potentially, unless you have really, really strong relationships with those people. And I will never have a stronger relationship with these people than they have to each other because they've known them for so long. So I like really just had to play that angle.
But I also don't want to give too much power to one group in general. I don't want to work with Aaron and Jackson now, giving them the power to go to merge and meet up with Megan and Kevin, who are with Old Odawa, and they get fucked over because Old Odawa and the 4 of Aaron, Kevin, Jackson, and Megan are together, which is 7 votes and can easily take over a merge. I don't want to get screwed over by something like that. I don't want one group of people to be connected to another group of people, and then just find me irrelevant and take me out because they're connected.
I think it's so funny that so many people in the game say like, oh, I don't want to vote you out. Like, I'm not going to vote you out. And like, it's used in Real Survivor too, but like, ultimately the goal is to vote out every single person in the game except for 2, maybe 1 person. So when someone says I don't want to vote you out, that literally does absolutely nothing for me because I want to vote everyone out. So even when I'm making allies with people, I'm still thinking like, oh, I'm gonna vote you out.
If I take out Jackson and Aaron, then I might give power to Sam, Adam, Lucy, who are close with Leia, who's close with Old Sangria, who isn't really close to me, giving another 7-person group power.
In a game of All-Stars, like, it is way more likely than not that someone unexpected is gonna win. Like, all of the expected players are gonna be taken out, and then someone unexpected is gonna win.
I don't know. There's no simple way to do it.
Like, almost all of these names are bigger, like, names and always will be in this game just because of perception than I am. So I just have to find those, like, couple other people that aren't bigger names and then just go to the end with them, which actually I feel like is not gonna be that hard.
And there's no who do I trust more because I trust everyone the same amount. because I know exactly where I stand with everyone.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna be extremely hard.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Is where I stand with everyone.
I am hoping for the best. I am not mentally prepared for the worst.
The gloves are coming off.
I'm mentally prepared for the middle scenario where Jackson goes home.
Aaron's time in the game is over. Soon to be over. Okay, that is that.
But if I go home and it's because I don't have actual allies, I'm gonna be bitter as hell. Because this is All-Stars, you are friends with these people, and you do take things personally. As much as you want to say that you don't, you really do.
I really want Erin out of the game at all costs. That's why I selected her, to get her out of this game. She needs to go.
I don't know. I have game reasons, strategic reasons to go after Sam, Lucy, and Adam, despite being friends with them in real life. I don't think that they have strategic reasons to go after me.
That's the thing. Like,
I mean, I don't have it out for you.
No, yeah.
Like,
I don't have that for you.
Right.
I mean,
Every conversation I have with Sam is bullshit. I know he means none of the things he says to me. I mean none of the things I say to him.
I don't have it out for you, I promise.
Okay.
Like,
Quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I think after this week, I can be done having bullshit conversations with him. I can be done having conversations with him, period.
Okay, so I'm just filming a confessional real quick. Because I've had a lot of different thoughts since just like the last 24 hours.
We're just here on the porch.
We've been talking about meeting up for weeks.
I know we have.
Yeah.
And you get to Bree. And then you know, me and Lucy, we kind of tag teamed this one. We hung out with Bree.
I feel like we like the same people too.
We do like the same
You know what I
people,
mean? Like-
and we've grown to like become friends
Yeah.
after the season for
Yeah.
sure.
No, yeah.
So
We gotta stay Ohana strong. It's me and you, Bree. We need to represent.
are we the only Ohanas?
We're the only Ohanas.
Yeah, we have to.
We really need to represent for do it for Maggie.
Sam came over and we had a really great talk.
Is Bree going to like take Aaron's side, or like is she going to take our side? You know, and I tried talking to her and kind of like laying out and be like, you know, you can really trust us because like we're actually friends outside of the game.
We're really going after them so hard. And I think it's working.
And I trust y'all. And like, I trust Lucy. Like, what is she gonna do?
Not that I don't, like, I trust Sarah and Aaron and Jackson. It's just like the vibes I get from just all those three, Adam, Sam, and Lucy, like, makes no sense for me to vote them out. Like, it's just good vibes.
I just need to talk to Nick because it's that I have to like. I'm not going to.
You're gonna make a decision with Nick.
Yeah, because I don't want to put a tie.
Like, I just had to, like, really... CoStar told me not to make any rash decisions. And I was, like, really thinking about the decision.
I start like really thinking about like what it means to be voting with Aaron and Jackson.
And I'm very, very hesitant on both ends to make, like, I'm just very hesitant to make a decision in general, just because I'm indecisive as fuck.
When I was making this image, I was kind of thinking about like who had connections to who, and it was just on a continuum from Aaron to Sam. So seeing like who had connection to Aaron, who did to Sam. So Sam on his side really close, Adam and Lucy. Aaron on her side really close, Jackson, Megan, and Kevin.
I was thinking, so like the thing was like Leia was like, she texted me today being like, what's happening? And I was like, I think I'm going to be voting Sam out. And she was like, why not Jackson?
Nick asked to talk to me.
It just bothers me that it feels like Sam can get away with literally anything right now.
Like, I just feel like Sam hasn't had to, like, deal with any consequences of, like, the choices he's made. And I feel like he's just being the villain right now.
If you get one of them out, like, that's, and, like, weaken their side of things, like, I think that's going to be important.
I just think that, like, he made a lot of mistakes in this game, and he's not having to pay for any of them yet.
Like, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. It feels like those three are, like, the villains of the game. Like, I
don't know. I feel like if I were in his shoes, like, one of my allies would be gone right now. Like, I just feel like things are going too well for Sam, considering the game he's playing. So I'd really like to see his alliance get weakened a little bit by one of them being taken out.
It would be scary to have all three of them in the merge.
Like, she's like, oh my god, it's so scary if those three make it. But what about Aaron? What about Aaron, Jackson, and Megan? They clearly have an alliance. Why are you not scared about them? Oh, because you're friends with Aaron. That's why you're not scared. And, that's concerning.
So it seems like Aaron has way more connections than Sam.
They think you have the idol too.
I really do believe that Jackson has an idol, like 100%. I'm 100% sure he has an idol. Everyone's involved aside from Jackson and Aaron, and yeah, we could split the vote and it would work.
I brought it up to Lucy and she seemed hesitant.
That makes me like a little uneasy just because of how the last weeks have gone with splitting votes and everything. It makes me a little bit more distrustful of Bree and Nick because of that, because it's like, why are you trying to get us to split our votes? Like, are you trying to do something else and making sure that we're not all voting for the same person?
I feel reasonably comfortable. I think they're with us. You know, maybe it's me being naive. And also, I think if they're not with us, they might vote Aaron as opposed to me.
I'm very excited to see Jackson go home. Like obviously, like there's still a chance like you guys could like be duping me, and like, you know, if that's the case, then good fucking gameplay. But I trust all of you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe they are playing us. It would be brilliant if they were.
If Jackson goes home,
I feel
that's
like
my revenge tour.
Yeah.
I want to be the dummy that wastes an idol. Also, I want to be the dummy that goes home with an idol. It's tough.
I don't really know where I stand this week. I think it's gonna be me. I honestly do. But I have this idol and I'm gonna play it no matter fucking what.
I think Bree and Nick are gonna play smart. Aaron and Jackson are the biggest snakes in the entire game. Like, we've seen this before. And then they're teaming up with Kevin, like another huge snake. Like, do you think that's gonna go well for you?
I don't know. I think I'm good for now, but I think I'm setting up the game, and I have the potential to decide what happens further on, and it's a lot of pressure, and I don't know what's the smartest move, so.
The vote that makes the most sense is to vote with us. I think it also would kind of prove their loyalty to us. Loyalty is a huge thing for me, and being able to build that trust. So I do think they're gonna stick with the plan.
That'd be terrifying if they actually were with Aaron and Jackson.
Whatever. So, this is just, fuck. Fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So, Lucy, you guys had a swap a week or two ago. How does that feel?
It was good. It's fun playing with new people. I was excited to like work together with everyone, get some new players and stuff. Our tribe was a little bit messy, and somehow we basically stuck together, which is awesome always. So it was fun week.
Yeah, Aaron, I saw when you got picked by your tribe, you seemed to throw your rock and seem a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Can you speak a little bit on that?
Well, you see, I was picked by my tribe specifically to be voted out. So that's why I was frustrated, you know? Because, you know, when somebody just basically openly says to the entire rest of the game, this is the person I want out, it doesn't feel so good. I would say there's not 4 Pawnee on this tribe. I would say there's 3 Pawnee and Aaron.
That's wonderful. So, Bree, what happened to the challenge? Why didn't you guys win?
I mean, we obviously dropped all our balloons, so that is why. I don't know what else I could say. We lost the challenge, so we're here.
That's true. Jackson, how's it feel being at your first tribal council of the season?
Not good. I don't like tribal. It sucks.
Yeah.
Sarah, what are some of the motivations for people out this week?
Well, I feel like I came in with a little bit of a different situation than most other people because I've been gone off campus for 2 years. So I feel like I'm still trying to get a sense of where everyone's like relationships are at because people are really good friends at this point. So my motivation is kind of figuring out how to wedge myself into something and get out people that maybe have a lot of connections all over the board.
So, Nick, you've been part of the Odawa tribe where you guys had 2 unanimous votes. Do you think it's going to go that way this week? Or
Oh,
no?
hell no. There's no chance it's unanimous. How many egos we have here? 8? No. Not happening.
So, Adam, has the talk of idols been on anyone's mind this week?
Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Y'all have, like, fake idols and real idols and 3 tribes of, like, just idols worth, and everyone's searching for, like, 1 billion fucking hours. Of course idols are in fucking play. And that's something you really have to take into account for this fucking thing, you know?
And don't forget that advantage that may or may
Oh,
not
yeah.
even be real.
There's also a fucking advantage, too. So then there's that to worry about. Is it an idol nullifier, or does someone get a vote? Who knows?
One more question, because the Sangria's first tribal council. Does anyone feel safe this week? Alright, with that, it's time to vote. Nick, you're up first.
I still don't know if this is even the right move.
I came in saying I was going to vote Lucy. I'm going to vote Lucy.
Jackson, don't even worry about your spot in All-Stars. You know what? I'll just take your spot in All-Stars, and I'll just take it from you, and someone else will take it. And don't even worry about it anymore.
I really feel like saying anything, so I did. Fine, that's okay.
You smell that? That's fucking revenge. And boy, it's fucking sweet.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anyone has a hidden media idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
Got something.
Wow, what a fucking surprise.
See if it's real. Who knows? A lot of fake idols in this game. That's for me.
Alright. So the rules of Survivor state that when a hidden media idol is played, all votes towards that person will not count. This is a hidden media idol. First vote. Jackson. Does not count. Jackson. Does not count. Jackson. Does not count. Jackson. Does not count. Aaron. Lucy. 1 vote Aaron, 1 vote Lucy, 2 votes left. Aaron. Six-person vote out of Survivor Mission All-Stars. Aaron, you need to bring me a torch. Aaron, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
It's personal. It's very personal. Don't talk to me.
Very emotional vote in Summer's first blindside of the season. The game has just begun. Grab your stuff, head out. Good night.
Next week on Survivor Michigan.
For today's challenge, you'll be doing a scavenger hunt.
I still don't know if this is even the right move.
this was just a precaution in case an idol gets played. Hopefully you're not too upset.
I have no qualms about this because it's revenge tour, and I feel like when Emily P got voted out, I inherited her vendetta, so I'm just paying her some respect.
Not really who I want to go, but it's who's gonna go if my idol's revealed. I'm gonna look real dumb if Sarah was lying to me and it's actually on Aaron.
I don't wish the best on any of them. I don't know why I was immediately put on the bottom of this game, but I couldn't bring myself up this time, and that hurts a lot.
So first impressions on tribe members, I am very happy. I think we're all clicking very well together at the beginning.
So, Cooper, I'd like to play this for Brady.
Right?
Done.
Yes. Yes. And yes.
Yes!
It's night one.
There's nothing better than
I feel like I'm the godfather of this game right now.